Hey, come on in. This is Slushy, and I'm going to show you a new game being developed right now by a Dutch game studio called Orange Pixel. Residual is an open-world survival adventure game along the lines of Terraria and Minecraft, but with little to no violence. Worlds are procedurally generated when you start a new game. Kickstarter backers were given access keys to download developer versions of the game as it progressed. Let's pop it open and take a look. First thing we have to do is select our character. It looks like we get to be either someone with short hair and sunglasses, or someone with a ponytail and sunglasses. I think the main point here is that heroes need sunglasses, and that heroes also like to hover in the air when you hover your mouse over them. I don't know if I should laugh at the witty humor or run for the hills now, but I guess I'll go with the ponytail person and hope for the best. After choosing what you want to look like, you're presented with a notice, letting you know the game is still under active development. See everyone? This is the real deal. Let's go. We're given a tip right away. You're always safe in your spaceship. I don't know about you, but crashing a spaceship into the ground so hard you bounce a few times doesn't sound very safe to me. I'm not sure we're going to need very many of these helpful tips the game gives us. After waking up in our crashed ship, the next thing we have to do is figure out what happened. To do this, you walk up to things that have a diamond insignia above them and press X to analyze them. This tells you what those things are, and then you can interact with them. If they're items, they get picked up in your inventory. In our ship, we can analyze two things: a C-64-8 spaceship computer gadget, which is broken, and an EDP-500, which is basically a 3D printer that runs on nanobots. After finding a broken CPU on the ground, we can feed it into the EDP-500, and the nanobots will turn it into a working CPU. Pretty convenient. Now the ship's computer is running and we can finally turn on our precious sunglasses. I'm glad that after sustaining a violent crash on a foreign planet, our first instinct is to make sure our sunglasses are working again. Now that we have our sunglasses in working order, we can go outside and survey the damage, but in order to open the ship's thick metal doors, we have to summon the strength of the Hulk and punch through it with nothing but our bare fist. I guarantee you that door won't be cheap to fix either. Next, we're told how to use field generators, which let you teleport between them by standing on top of them for a few seconds. These things come in really handy sometimes, but I often find myself forgetting to use them, getting deep into a cave somewhere, only to realize I left the field generator back in the opposite direction. They need to have some kind of device that lets you teleport one of the field generators back to you so you can use it again where you are now. You'll notice that you'll start getting hungry pretty quickly after leaving your ship, and the only way to remedy that is to eat, of course. You'll run across a variety of alien delectables that our humans' eyes have never seen before. Strange edibles like berries and cactus can be found scattered randomly on the surface of the planet. Sometimes you won't have any problem feeding yourself when you're hungry, but sometimes you won't find any food anywhere, and you'll end up passing out and waking up again in your ship. Hey, at least you're safe in your ship. The platforming mechanics in this game are done fairly well, and are what you can expect from an industry-standard platforming game at this point. You run and jump and climb up on the ledges easily and seamlessly. You also swing from the occasional alien vines from time to time, and the swinging mechanics work out pretty well. I do have occasional issues with making some platforming jumps that seem like they should be fairly straightforward to make. I think it has to do with the fact that if you hold the up key, you repeatedly jump up like some kind of caffeinated jackrabbit on a pogo stick, meaning you have to pay extra special attention when you're jumping and let go of the up key, or else you'll land on a platform and jump right off it again. No matter what, you eventually have to find a way to get below the surface to progress. This usually involves creating an energy device that you can use to power a giant metal door, which you have to turn on by plugging a stick into another device and then pushing it like a lever. This is accomplished by using the game's crafting system, which is another industry standard at this point and is handled like you would expect. You have a list of recipes, and if you have the necessary ingredients, boom, you can create things. Like I said before, there's really not much violence in this game. You'll run across the occasional alien creature that shoots spikes around, or a creature that periodically becomes electric, but for the most part, that's it. There aren't any guns or a way to attack things. The goal is really not to go hungry while you explore a planet and see what cool things you can find. There's even a fishing option for when you want some downtime while exploring whatever strange planet you wind up crashing on. Every once in a while, you'll need to come back to your ship and sleep for a while to heal, or you can set up a campfire and heal pretty much anywhere. You also have a phaser, which lets you tunnel through certain game tiles, but you run out of power pretty quickly, and the only way to recharge it is to find sunlight. Luckily, the sun can shine down pretty far under the ground in certain spots, but at night you're out of luck. A recent feature that was added to the game is the ability to save your progress in one of 5 save slots. It's in beta and still buggy, but it's a good way to experience multiple planet types without starting over in your other planets. Even though it's in development, there are a good variety of planet types to explore with their own strengths and weaknesses, forcing you to tune your gameplay strategy based on the planet type. That's it for now, everyone. I'm really enjoying Residual so far, and it's exciting to think what the game will be like as Orange Pixel continues to develop it. Please click like on this video and hit the subscribe button if you want to be notified when I release more videos like this one. Thanks, and I'll see you all next time.